Hello there, I'm Jimmy Vegas, and recently I acquired my 50th Platinum Trophy. Yes, it's taken me over 15 years just to get 50 Platinum Trophies. Not all of them are physical. I do have a couple of digital ones, but no, I don't have any Platinums where you just press X to basically get the Platinum. No, I really don't. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to go through all the physical games that I have got a Platinum Trophy on, and I'm going to explain how difficult they were, how easy they were, how much fun they were, and how I did some of them just for the trophy. But anyway, here they come. First up is a game which was kind of fun. It took me about a day to do, and that's 41 Hours. And the general premise of this is it's a first-person shooter where you've got to hunt down the lady on the front. It looks like two ladies, but it's the same lady. Pretty easy Platinum on that one. Next is Adam's Venture. This one literally took me a couple of hours to do this one, and I did it purely for the trophy on this one. Really easy. It was cool. It was fun to play. Like literally all the trophies you can get just by playing the game and getting to the end and then doing like 2 extra things, and there you go. Platinum, real easy. A Platinum Trophy I really enjoyed getting was Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, and I love Borderlands. This one, probably the easiest Borderlands to get the Platinum on. All the DLC and all that, I did that as well. But the Platinum, really good fun. Took me probably a couple of weeks to get that one. Now this one, Borderlands The Handsome Collection, I only have the Platinum on Borderlands 2, not on the pre-sequel. Pre-sequel is okay, but Borderlands 2 is much more fun. Fairly easy-ish Platinum to get, maybe slightly harder than the original Borderlands. Next one is Chernobylite. This one is a first-person shooter in a post-apocalyptic world based around Chernobyl, obviously, you can probably guess probably by the name. Fairly easy Platinum to get. Again, it's a first-person shooter and you just play it, do a couple of extra things. Bob's your uncle, you've got the Platinum. Next up, Clive and Wrench. This one is very much like a 90s kind of Banjo-Kazooie inspired game. Took a little bit of work to do. You've got to collect everything in the game to get the Platinum. It didn't take too long, but it was fun to do along the way. One of the more harder Platinums that I've got is Code Vein. This isn't the hardest Platinum I have achieved, but it comes somewhat close. I don't go out to specifically try and get Platinums, but this one was a lot of fun. Obviously, if you played Code Vein, you'll know some of the characters and perhaps why, if you know me, you know why I picked up this game. But yeah, it was a really good fun Platinum to get, and it felt really thrilling to actually finally get that Platinum. Next up is Crystar. Again, it's a kind of weeby anime style game. You just play it, do a couple of things extra. It's actually fairly easy to get the Platinum on this one. Didn't take me too long. I enjoyed it. Story is okay, but I played it just, I think, mainly to get the Platinum. Sometimes when you play a game, you get halfway through and you realise, oh, actually, do you know what, I may as well go for the Platinum in this. One of them games is actually Dead Island 2. So this one was a lot of fun to play. I mean, considering how long it took for Dead Island 2 to come out, I thoroughly enjoyed this one, and I actually got the Platinum fairly recently with this one. I actually got the last couple of trophies where you had to get like $1 million, and there you go. Finally got the Platinum on that one. Really good fun, that one. Next is Death of the Outsider, the third Dishonored game. This one, really good. Shorter than the other Dishonored, which is probably why I decided I was going to Platinum it. Easier than the other Dishonoreds to Platinum as well. So if you are looking for one, that's probably one to go for. Next, Dust Diver 2. Didn't Platinum the original Dust Diver. I don't know why I decided to Platinum this one. Maybe because it was a little bit easier. But again, you can obviously tell by the style of game what it is and why I picked it up. Good fun though, really good fun. One of the games that took me a bit of time to get the Platinum on, this is probably one of my earliest Platinums, and that's Fallout 3. I love the Fallout game series, and this one in particular, I decided, yeah, I'm just going to go get the Platinum, because at that point when I picked that up, I'd already got all the achievements on the Xbox 360 version, so I thought, yeah, do you know what, I may as well do that. Next, the only Final Fantasy I have ever Platinumed, but this one was the very first Final Fantasy I ever played, not this literally, but the one in the 90s, 1999. I adore Final Fantasy VIII, and I knew from the moment I picked this up that I wanted to platinum it. Probably the easiest Final Fantasy to platinum as well, luckily. Another easy one to platinum was Galgun 2, and again, yeah, you can tell what kind of game this is, so you can tell, oh, that's the sort of game Jimmy Vegas plays. Yeah, it is a bit of an embarrassment to say I have platinumed this, because if you know anything about Galgun, you'll know what it's all about. But yes, nice easy platinum on that one. This one is not easy. This one was a difficult platinum, and that's Ghost Runner. A lot of fun, like seriously a lot of fun, but very, very frustrating to get the platinum on. Really, really enjoyed it. Obviously first person, you run through like a cyberpunky sort of cool world. It doesn't really show much on the back, but yeah, I found it a very difficult platinum. Cool story with that one. When I first got it, I didn't like it at all. Played it a little bit more. I was going to sell it on eBay, but in the end decided, no, all right, I'll carry on, and somehow got the platinum. Took me, I can't remember, it took me a bit of time to try and get the platinum on that one. A platinum I have really enjoyed, Goat Simulator. The hardest one on this is Flappy Goat, and if you know Goat Simulator and have tried to get the Flappy Goat trophy, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. The rest of the trophies on that, really, really easy. Just that Flappy Goat trophy makes it really, really difficult. Next up is Kataria Fables. A cool game. It didn't take me too long to get the platinum on this because I found a way of cheesing it. Some of the trophies were a little bit difficult, but I found a way of not necessarily cheating, but using the system to my advantage, and I easily got the trophy. Next up is Klonoa, Phantom Reverie series, and this is like a remake of the first two Klonoa games from the 90s. Really easy to do. If you just get to the end of the game, do a couple of little extras, a couple of extra levels, really, really easy platinum to get. Next up is the only platinum I have for the Yakuza Like a Dragon series, and this is the easiest game to get the platinum on. I believe it's also the shortest Like a Dragon Yakuza game. The man who erased his name. I really enjoyed getting the platinum on this. Absolutely enjoyed it. I am a massive fan of the Like a Dragon series, so naturally, you know, getting into a game which was easier than the others. I mean, I've come close to platinums on some of the other Yakuza games, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Next up, this one literally took me about 3 hours to get the platinum on. I did it for the platinum. Like, literally, you just play it, hope for a bit of RNG, boom, Bob's your uncle, you've got the platinum. Next up is Moving Out 2. I don't have the platinum on the original Moving Out, but I have it on Moving Out 2. I enjoyed this game. It's a little bit frustrating, but it's like a party family sort of game. Like, me and my family will play it together and just get the trophies. It takes a little bit of work to, you know, try and get the stars and try and complete everything. But you don't necessarily need to complete the whole game to get the platinum, luckily. Next up, Murdered Soul Suspect. I think I did this in about a day. It was just a nice fun game to play for a couple of hours. And the platinum, really, really easy on that one. Just basically play the game, do a couple of extras, all good. Next one, Oninaki. Nice, easy game again. You can probably tell this is the sort of game that I would like to play. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Again, just play the game, you get most of the trophies, and then just go out your way a little bit to get some more. Next is Overcooked 2. Not Overcooked. Overcooked does not have a platinum. Overcooked 2 does have a platinum. I enjoy playing Overcooked because I play this with my wife and my son, and we really, really love it. So a lot of time is spent in Overcooked 2, so I naturally got the platinum on that one just by enjoying the game. Same with this one, Overcooked All You Can Eat. Platinum on this, easy. So this is basically both games, as it says, and all DLC. Easy to get the platinum. In fact, I think the platinum on Overcooked All You Can Eat was easier than Overcooked 2. A game I really enjoyed getting the platinum on, and it took me a little bit longer than I thought, is Potion Permit. Really, really good fun game. If you like Stardew Valley, I think I made a video about this quite recently as well, but this, if you like Stardew Valley, you'll probably like Potion Permit. It's easier to get the platinum on than Stardew Valley, but again, play through it, enjoy it, do a couple of extra things, perfect. Next, Punchline. This one, I don't know, I got the platinum in a couple of hours. Really, really easy to get it. All you really need to do is just play the game, make a few correct choices, and there you go. There's the platinum. Already you can see at this point, a lot of the games that I'm going for platinum in are fairly easy ones. I'm not trying to get them in difficult ones, but that's just me. There are a couple of difficult ones, obviously. There's still a couple more difficult ones to come as well. Next is one you probably haven't heard of, is Scars Above. It's just a third-person game in like a spacey, futuristic-y kind of world, and Yeah, again, just play it, do a couple of extra things, kill couple of different types of enemies, and there you go. Cool, awesome, you've got the platinum. Next up is a party game. Scribblenauts Showdown, really, really easy. You can get this in a couple of hours. You just play a bunch of mini games, you know, stick another controller in. This one, I did it for the platinum. I did it for the trophy, nothing else. Next up, I didn't do this for the trophy. I didn't do it for the platinum. I did it because I love these two games, Shenmue 1 and 2. Luckily for me, the platinum is super, super easy in both of these games. There's nothing difficult. I don't recall there being anything missable either, I don't think. No, I don't think there was, actually. But yeah, Shenmue 1 and 2. Next up, this one is a bit of an embarrassment, and it took me a long time to get it. SingStar. Yes, I have the platinum on SingStar. I'm not even going to go into that. Sonic Origins Plus is next. Really, really easy. This is probably the easiest Sonic game to get the platinum on. I love Sonic. I love old Sonic. It's so much fun. It's so enjoyable. So obviously I had to pick up Sonic Origins, play it, complete it, do a couple of extras, and there you go. You got the platinum. Sparklight is next. Platinum on this, really, really, really easy. The only difficult bit I found was the last boss, because the difficulty ramps up quite a lot, which makes it probably the hardest part of getting the platinum. But once you've done the final boss, it's so easy to get the platinum on Sparklight. It just takes a little bit of time to, you know, grind and get some stuff. Next is Stray. The only difficult part of this was one trophy where you have to basically run for a minute without being touched by an enemy. The rest of the game, really, really easy to get the platinum on. Tales from the Borderlands. Play the game, get to the end, you've got the platinum. I didn't do that for the platinum, though. I did it because I like the Borderlands lore and all that stuff. It's an okay game, in all honesty. Next up is the only platinum I have on a Tales game, and that's Tales of Xillia. I loved this game when I picked it up, and I knew halfway through, well, probably less than halfway through, that I was going to go for the platinum. I think it's one of the easiest Tales games to platinum, so that's why I kind of thought, yeah, do you know what, I'm just going to go for it. But that's one of my oldest platinums as well. Obviously, anything PS3 based are one of my older platinums. Next up is Taxi Chaos. Taxi Chaos is a crazy taxi ripoff. Really, really easy to get platinum. Like, I got it in less than a day. The Order 1886 is next. This is the very first PS4 platinum I ever had, because I think it's the very first PS4 game I picked up. Really easy. It's not difficult at all. Jolly good fun. Next up is The Persistence Enhanced. This one came out as just The Persistence. I think it was a VR title for PS4, and then they made it into a non-VR title called The Persistence Enhanced. This was very, very difficult, as I remember. Like really, really difficult, but I managed to actually get it, and I was quite proud that I managed to get that platinum in the end. The last platinum is Those Who Remain, and this is one of them games that you probably never ever heard of, you probably never will have heard of, and you probably never play. But again, it's one that I think I just played from start to finish, and I thoroughly enjoyed. Naturally, I do have other platinums, but they are digital titles and not physical, which is a shame because I do prefer physical. But yeah, that is my current physical platinum collection. Probably not going to do an update to this anytime soon because it's taken me 15 years to get to 50 platinums. So it'll probably take me another 15 years to get to 100 platinums. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.